So could it be a new project? There we go. Yeah, I got this in, I guess about a week ago or so. It's a 96 XR250. And whenever I got it, it didn't run. So the guy I got it from, he said that it was the stator. I say stator. I've heard people say stator. I don't know. It might be a southern thing. I've always called it a stator. But anyway, so I went to looking around, and about 150 bucks. There's a guy, I think his name is Mikey Stators or something like that, and you can get one for 125 bucks, so that's not too bad. But I thought I should go ahead and test it out, which you can do that by I believe this is, let me go back in here so let me see it. Let's see if that'll focus. Anyways, you check the resistance from the black and red wire to ground. Should be 120 to 140 ohms. I think I had like 133 or 135, so it was right smack in the center. And then red to yellow should be 0 to 1 ohms, and I think I was right in the middle on that one also. But anyway, so I knew the stator wasn't that bad, or wasn't bad. So there's a couple of names for this. Oh, and this is something that the other guy did. He thought it was a coil, so he put on a new coil, new spark plug. But this is called a it's got a couple of names, either a pulse generator or a pickup coil. So whichever you want to say, it's 6 in one, half a dozen in the other. I believe it's the same thing. So I found a couple of different ways to check this out, and it has a blue with a yellow wire and a green with a white wire. One of the ways I was told to test this is check each of these with ground, and they should each have a ground on there. And I think one of them tested out with, I don't remember, 40 or 50 ohms or something like that, and then one of them was open. So I didn't know if that was the way to do it or not, so I called Honda, and they told me to put the plugs in, basically what I did was I had 2 wires sticking out, and I put my volt ohms meter on there, and then kicked the crap out of it, and it should produce, I think he said 0.5 to 0.7 volts. And what that does is that teaches it, or that tells, whenever it gets this spark, it tells this one to spark. And if it's not getting any kind of ignition or pulse when to fire, then you're not going to get fire anywhere else. And I think whenever I did that, it had like 0.0001 or something like that. But he said if you had 0.04 ohms, he says that's borderline. So anyways, I got that in over here. Since I got to open up the case, I'm going to do oil change on it. There's the oil filter number on it. Just a little cartridge oil filter. There's the oil. It says it's 1.4 quarts. But here's this little pulse generator. Let's see. open this up real quick. Part number again. But there it is. Got your wire that plugs in here, and I'm assuming there's going to be another wire that goes through here that I guess is the ground. So one of them needs to be ground and one of them should not be ground. So according to that first one, I don't know if that was correct or not by checking the ground, but it definitely wasn't giving enough spark over. So you can see where it comes down and comes back behind this. I got to take this whole case off, and like I said, since I got to change that out, might as well do an oil filter change. But this where's that? Oh, that's the little pickup that picks up. I'm assuming there's something on there. Anyways, it's kind of too hot to work on this today, but I'll get in there and definitely try and make a video of doing that. Let's see. One thing that I did was it was missing this, which is the decompression lever, which that goes right here. It pulls on that, and that just makes it easier to kick over. Let's see, the other thing was it was missing the side covers, or I guess side covers, and I have those on order. Gas tank's pretty good. This is the xr250L, which the L version means legal, and that it used to have the lights on the front and side marker lights and all that, but that I guess has long been away with. But it's a steel or a metal gas tank, but it does have a pretty nasty dent on this side. Let's see, what else was I doing? The carburetor, or the sticks a little bit, so I don't know, I lubed all that up. I don't know if there's been gasoline sitting in there or not. Let's see what else. The air box. Whenever I got the air box was on there, but the whole lid was missing. So that was kind of one thing. Here's a picture of what the exhaust looked like before. So I took the exhaust off because I was originally going to look at the valves inside and see if I could get a better picture of that, but wound up painting it. I had this high temperature gloss paint, which is supposed to protect up to 500 degrees or something like that, but I don't know, I might exceed that, it might burn off, I don't know. But anyways, got that together, and then whenever I was doing this, these there used to be a big old weld slug. Let's see if I can hold this. But just on the inside of this, there's a big old weld slug, and it really restricted the exhaust. So I went in there and opened that up, and then painted it and good to go. But whenever I was looking in here, I noticed that these came out, so that wasn't good. But you might can see the sidewalls in there. But yeah, there you can see a bunch of carbon buildup. So I'm going to wind up cleaning that out somehow. I've sprayed it a couple of times with carb cleaner. Maybe hopefully soften it up a little bit. But yeah, so this is the next one I'm going to do. Everything else seems good. Clutch seems to work fine. Engage, disengage fine. Choke works good. This is a pretty new cable for the clutch. Tires aren't the best shape. Here's not too good, but what else? That's about it. If you guys got any questions, I'll be more than happy to do my best to help you out and answer whatever you got. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.